Welcome to the Hamsey Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Friday, May 18, 2012. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at negative 1,532. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at negative 1,072. There were one new 52-week high for the S&P 500 and 22 new 52-week lows for the S&P 500. For the volatility, there were 546,000 contracts traded on the VIX and 164 million on total premiums. For the dollar-weighted put-call ratio in June, we saw a 0.32 reading with 69% of the total premiums paid. In July, we saw a 0.16 reading with 8% of the total premiums paid. In August, we saw a 0.22 reading with 17% of the total premiums paid. We have a special offer by TradeStation. Get your Hamsey Analytics proprietary indicators paid by TradeStation. Contact Active Traders office in Chicago, Peter Albino, at the number listed below. Here we have the daily chart for ES. As you can see here, we were down another day. 10 and 3/4 handles, almost a percent down today. So you can see here, we're now on the -2, -1, -2 sigma channel. We've been there for the last 7-6 days, trading downwards, very big. CI is starting to turn green, but still, as you can see, the slope is still pointing downwards. Sigma channel width continues to expand to the downside. On the weekly chart, you can see here a big down red bar. We broke the 0-sig line for the weekly chart. This had not happened in 2012, as we mentioned before on the close. We're now below the -1 sigma for the weekly chart, so and CI and CIDF are pointing both lowers. So we could still see some lower movement here. On the daily chart for the moving averages, we're still looking to the 200-day moving average at 1267. Now it's a pretty fair option to go and test those levels and see what happens there. On the weekly chart for the moving average, you can see this huge red bar we closed right now. Maybe go and test the 50 moving average. That would be in line with the 200-day moving average. So the 1267, 1270 level would be an important level on ES to check. For gold, today we had an update on gold. For the weekly, you can see we had quite a reversal from the 100-week moving average. We're gonna see what happens when it touches the 1600, if it's gonna break and go higher. What's gonna happen with this multi-year trend line that we constructed here. So it's interesting what's gonna happen with with gold. Was up today 1%, quite a reversal from the lows, but still a lot of ground to be made up. For silver, another update today. Same as for gold, was up 2.2%. Quite a reversal from the lows. Also, as you can see here, the 150-day moving average was the support, and also this triple bottom that we are forming right now on the weekly chart. So we're gonna see if it's gonna hold the 2630 level. We're gonna bounce from here, but it's still a lot of ground to be made up again on the silver. Last chart, we're gonna look at CL. Crude today was down 1.6%, big down week also. We're right now at the 91 level, and what it looks from here, we may be going to the 80s on the weekly chart. Go and test those 80 levels, and then below that we could be even watching the 675, 75 level, 72. So pretty much ugly for CL here. Last chart we're looking at is the VIX chart. Here we had the VIX. Of course, it was up to the VIX. And, we're breaking the range here. We're starting to get higher volatility. We broke the 25 level that we talked about yesterday, that we wanted to see a close above it to see some volatility coming to the market. So volatility is rising steadily, so we're gonna see what happens. Maybe go and test the 2730 level. Above that would mean that we're getting a pretty big sell-off on the indices, so keep an eye on the volatility. Last chart I'm gonna look at is Facebook. Of course, not the weekly chart. It IPO'd today, and horrible IPO. It opened around 42 and a half quarter, and then it just came back to 38, which was its IPO price. Came back up, and it didn't fall even further because underwriters were buying stock there. So not a pretty good start for Facebook today. I'll see you tomorrow, Monday. Have a good weekend.